Fix the Country convener Barker-Vomawor says he's in good health and ready to stand trial. He told the Tema High Court he's rather concerned about whether the state will follow through with the case against him. He made these comments when the Tema High Court, presided over by Justice Daniel Mensah, adjourned the case involving him to Wednesday, March 16, to deliver a ruling. This is a ruling on a bail application filed by the youth activist. He has, through his lawyers, assured the court he will show up to stand trial when needed, despite the severity of the offense of treason felony leveled against him. The Attorney General disagrees, and Joseph Opoku-Gakpo joins us with more. He's our man in court. Joseph, run us through the arguments in support of the bail request. Joseph Akable is standing by for us. Before he speaks to us, let's listen to lawyers of Barker-Vomawor.
We thank Ghanaians so much, those who are following this case, and Ghanaians who are so much concerned about what is happening right now in court. I can't prejudicial over some case pending in court right now, but what I will say is we thank the judge who sat over the case today. Like you heard, he said he has gathered, he's really certain with whatever judgment he wants to rule out there. We are just waiting for it, but all we are pleading is that let the rule of law work. If every single Ghanaian deserves a bail when it hits this point, at least Oliver is not different from it. He's supposed to be granted bail just like any other citizen. The country has to protect its citizens and not to scare them. Okay, so we are just hoping that the judge on Wednesday, as they've adjourned the case, will come out and give his ruling. And we are hoping that Oliver will be granted bail so that the police can continue with whatever investigations due to make sure that they come out with a conclusion of this case. That is all we are hoping.
Will you be surprised if he's not granted bail?
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised because it is just a history repeating itself. This happened in 1954, okay, when Nkrumah rose up fighting for this country. Okay, so it has happened. It's not only Nkrumah, Thomas Sankara, Samula Marcels, Patrick Mulumba. History is just repeating itself. Okay, when you rise up in your country to fight, you need to be ready for all this kind of intimidations.
Joseph Akable is on the line with us. Now, Joseph, run us through the arguments in support of the bail request. Joseph Akable? Joseph Akable?
Hello, Aisha.
Yes, run us through what transpired in court. I mean, we understand there are arguments in support of the bail request.
Yes, so first, the lawyers for the Fix the Country campaigner, led by Akoto Power, addressed the court, and the main issue that it raised was to assure the court that to show the investigators where he lived. They say that he actually led them to 3 separate locations, which were searched by the investigators. They also make the point that in terms of the warrant that was shown to him to enable them have access to his mobile phone, they say that they only wanted an independent process for that search to be conducted investigators. But this was rejected by Senior State Attorney Hilda Craig. She told the court that he is actually a lodger. That's how he described the Fix the Country campaigner, that he had led them to 3 different locations, none of which had him as the owner of that residence or even as a tenant residing there. That cannot be enough assurance that he will show up to stand trial. Despite having access to his passport, he explained that that is not an adequate assurance that he will show up to stand trial. And so she urged the court to deny the request for bail. And so the court adjourned.
Oja, tell us more about that.
They say that in terms of the various places where he resides when he comes into the country, none of those locations are places that he, even in the least terms, a tenant over there. So the 3 places that he took them to, they said one is the law office, the second is a residence of a lawyer, where.
So that's our correspondent in court, Joseph Akable. He's been telling us about what transpired in court today. The man at the center of the whole confusion says he's ready for trial.